A new bill is taking aim at concealed carry permits, but opponents say it would make communities feel less safe and feel that the bill takes control away from local governments. 3 News Now reporter Alex Whitney was at the state capitol today and brings us the latest.
I'm Alex Whitney for 3 News Now. Are they helping keep communities safe, or are they hindering a constitutional right? Concealed carry permits were in the crosshairs at Thursday's Judiciary Committee hearing, as one senator continued his years-long campaign to do away with concealed carry permits. Senator Tom Brewer has served in the legislature since 2017, and throughout his tenure, he's had his sight on one particular issue: constitutional carry, or more simply put, concealed carry without a permit.
The people that are in the hallway and behind me have been great about coming to support the idea of constitutional carry in Nebraska. But as many times as I burn priority bills, as many times I bring it back, we have not made progress on it.
The latest attempt to remove concealed carry permits is LB 77. The bill is almost identical to bills introduced in 2021 and 2022, but this year it removes exemptions for the cities of Lincoln and Omaha found in previous bills. The idea behind the bill is simple. The Second Amendment is a constitutional right, and any efforts to hinder that, whether through a permitting process or permit fees, are unconstitutional.
You know, we have the Bill of Rights, and none of those rights is there a provision where we have to pay a fee and get permission to exercise that right, except for the Second Amendment.
Supporters of the bill weren't just supporters of more gun rights, but members of the legal community as well, who feel the law isn't being applied equally across the state.
Some people might say, well, Lincoln and Omaha are different. We should let them have the discretion to have these sort of looser standards. We would submit that that is exactly what's wrong. When you have an arbitrary listing, when you have these amorphous ordinances, that leads to what we regularly see as ad hoc, inconsistent application of the law.
Opponents argue that opening up concealed carry to anyone makes communities less safe and feel that the bill takes control away from local governments.
We also stand for local governance. This bill takes away the ability of cities to have safe storage. It lowers the minimum age and lets 18-year-olds carry concealed handguns in some cases. It does a lot of bad things.
If it were to be passed, the bill would also bar Lincoln and Omaha from operating their own gun registries, something that law enforcement says will only make it harder to keep their communities safe.
It plays a role in how we address violent crime. The ordinance helps us prevent the mentally ill, substance abusers, gang members, and known criminals from purchasing a firearm.
In years past, a lack of consensus from conservative senators prevented the bills from advancing. In 2022, the bill was just 2 votes shy of advancing past a second-round debate. But the bill could find new momentum with the session's new slate of senators and a growing conservative majority in the unicameral.
So you kind of have this debate between what I call the don't tread on me Republicans and the law and order Republicans. And it's a good debate to have, and I want both of them to be in the party so that they can both be happy, make sure people feel safe, but also make sure that, you know, if we're going to say that we're pro-Constitution, that we follow through and we make sure we get this passed.
Thursday's hearing was only focused on gathering testimony, and the bill has not yet been scheduled for a floor debate. In Lincoln, Alex Whitney, 3 News Now.